Our new Congress engine will run smoothly, safeguarding the Kannadigas' interest.
It's very good manifesto, and on that basis only we are going to get about 130 to 135 seats.
Like national issues, they matter, but at the moment for us, the local infrastructure is the most important thing.
The roads, footpaths, basic traffic management. We're not asking for anything special.
Very good evening and namaskara to all our viewers who are tuning in at this moment on Breaking News. You are with NDTV. I am Ankit Tyagi and we are coming to you live right now from Bengaluru. Of course, the last mile campaign is on in the state. All political parties doing all that they can. And in that series, ladies and gentlemen, in this hot, sweltering afternoon, there was a lot of relief today. I'm sure in other parts of the country as well, but it rained. It really rained in Bengaluru. So I am coming to you from a very pleasant temperature as far as Bengaluru is concerned. But while we enjoy this nice, pleasant temperature in Bengaluru, the campaign is heating up. And one way to reach out to the voters for all political parties is to come out with their election manifestos, their promises. That is exactly what the Bharatiya Janata Party did today. The BJP came out with their election manifesto. They called it the Sankalp Patra, the Praja, Patra that they called today when it was released. JP Nadda, the BJP president, was here. So was Mr. Yediyurappa, the chief minister, and other senior BJP leaders also were present at this moment. The Bharatiya Janata Party, through this manifesto, it seems tried to do two things, a balancing act. One, counter the Congress party on their guarantees that the Congress is talking about going across the state. And number two, stick to their core issue of, the core ideological issue of the Bharatiya Janata Party. And that is why you saw the mention of Uniform Civil Code, NRC, and also of, religious conversion and so on and so forth. So the BJP tried to do two things with their manifesto, welfareism, and of course, as the opposition is calling it, they tried to take the communal line as well. Will it work? Won't it work? That is for the voters to decide. But let me very quickly take you through the highlights of this manifesto that the BJP has released today. In fact, the BJP manifesto, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the top three promises which have been made by the BJP. Implementation of the Uniform Civil Code in Karnataka is something that the Bharatiya Janata Party has promised. Now, National Register for the Citizens in Karnataka. Remember the NRC issue, which did come across as a big point of protest. People said that it was a divisive campaign by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Similar things was announced in West Bengal elections, there in Assam as well. And then later, of course, you heard the mention of this in other states where the BJP was contesting elections. So same issue has come in Karnataka as well. Karnataka's state wing against religious fundamentalism and terror or case Swift is also part of the BJP's manifesto. Now, as I said, that it is somewhere BJP's attempt to try and walk a fine line of balance between what they call free reveries, schemes that can implement it, at least for the lower strata of the people, that can be attractive, and also their core ideological beliefs. So what else did the BJP say? BJP said, Atal Ahara Kendras will provide affordable food, healthy food. This is on lines of the Indira canteens of the previous government. 0.5 litre milk daily to the below poverty line people. 5 kilograms of millets monthly. 3 LPG cylinders yearly. Nama clinics. Upgrade of government schools. Broaden the PLI schemes. Matching deposit up to 10,000 rupees on 5 years FDs to SC/ST women. 30,000 crore rupees agri fund, also 1,500 crore rupees for tourism and tech-led Bengaluru state capital region ease of life and so on and so forth. So a list of promises and as it would say, when it rains, it really pours, and that exactly ladies and gentlemen, what happens before the elections. The BJP now, after all that they have endured in the last few weeks with their leaders leaving the party, the negative press that they were getting, they've tried to steady the ship and tried to, in the last week of the campaign, keep the focus on their core ideological beliefs, and welfareism is what they are hoping will reap them benefits. Now, what is the counter? Why did the BJP come up with these specific schemes? Because the Congress party, ladies and gentlemen, have been going across the state in every election rally talking about few guarantees. BJP says, as the Prime Minister in fact said, that these guarantees are not to be believed. They are expired guarantees. There is no date or Congress will not fulfill these promises. But what are the promises? And somewhere they might have stuck because of the BJP's response to this. So what are the promises that the Congress party has made? The Congress is promising 200 units of free electricity to household, 10 kilogram of rice to every member of the BPL household, 2,000 rupees monthly assistance to women, head of every family, the 3,000 rupees per month for graduate youth and 1,500 for diploma youths, those who are unemployed for 2 years, free travel for women in public transport buses. So all these, as the Prime Minister called them, free reveries. The Congress hopes that these welfare schemes will be enough, in fact, to see them through the finish line come May 10th when the state votes. Right after the manifesto, BJP leaders spoke to my colleagues with a lot of confidence. Listen in.
What do you think about the manifesto, sir?
Manifesto is very good, madam. You have covered all Mahila and farmers and Dalit, and you have covered all the community. It's very good manifesto. And on that basis only we are going to get about 130 to 135 seats, and we are going to form the next government also.
Don't you think this manifesto is an extension of the Bommai's budget? It looks like that. Sounds
Whatever
like
that.
Right?
Left.
Don't you think? So you would not. So do you have anything on mind that it could have included in the manifesto?
Pardon?
Do you have anything on the mind that you could have included in the manifesto?
No, next we will, there are so sufficient time is there. We will one by one we will try to implement
Because you were not in the
another new
committee.
program.
You were not. To talk about the manifesto, we see that in terms of, where the Congress has been blaming the BJP with respect to half of your promises have not been implemented. How sure are you this time around you are planning to do so?
No. Whatever promise Congress had made, it has never implemented. Ask Siddaramaiah what he has done in Karnataka in 2004 and whatever before to that also what they had promised. Number two, what they have done in Rajasthan, what they have done in Chhattisgarh, what they have done in recently Himachal Pradesh. So Congress party's track record is they never implement what they say, but BJP's track record is we implement whatever you say.
So the surprise element that we have seen is the UCC. This time around.
UCC, will constitute a committee and committee will give the proper recommendation.
When would that happen?
As soon as we take the,
that would be the
we
first
form
thing?
the government.
That would be the first
Of
thing?
course.
Okay, and you also see, this is an extension of Bommai's budget. Do you agree? Almost. BJP's manifesto is an extension of Bommai's budget.
It is the extension of Bharatiya Janata Party's promises.
The fun of being on the ground covering elections is the color that you get and the energy that you get on the campaign trails. I caught up with the Congress, one of the most important faces of the Congress party, not only in Karnataka but elsewhere as well, the PCC chief, and people call him the strategist, the key strategist for the Congress party in the state of Karnataka. Will this man become the chief minister? I caught up with him, DK Shiv Kumar, on the campaign trail to try and also understand his response to the BJP's manifesto. Take a look. KPCC president, the man who is seen as the Chanakya for the Congress party in Karnataka, Mr. DK Shiv Kumar, on the campaign trail in Bengaluru. Sir, thank you for speaking to us. Quite a hectic campaign. How many leaders do you know who have a song named after them? As soon as you got off your vehicle, there was a DK Shiv Kumar song playing here.
See, they love me, they have seen me from my younger days. I have been working for them. I have confidence that wherever I stand, they respect me. That is the strength I am there. I am a cadre man.
Mr. Shivkumar, today the BJP has released their manifesto. When you release your promises, they call them freebies. And today the BJP is saying 3 gas cylinders. And specifically, they are talking about uniform civil code and other issues. What do you have to say about the BJP manifesto?
BJP manifesto has completely failed. They are just talking on 3 cylinders. We are providing 2,000 rupees to every woman, head of the family, so that she can be benefited, because 5 out of 450 in 2000 she can, every month she can buy a cylinder. She can see that her house can be sorted out. 1,200 unit of free power. For graduate 3,000 rupees. For the woman who travels in bus, in the KSRTC, in the BMTC, in the government bus, it will be a free travel. We know the budget, we know the financial strength. We want to help because of the price rise. BJP, whatever may they tell, entire government, the double engine has failed. Here they are asking, they are showing Modi face. Modi face can't work in Karnataka. It is the local Karnataka. We will fight. We will give a government with a good governance.
Do you think Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is doing multiple rallies now, yesterday he did 4, I've been told 6 are more lined up in the next 2 days, will have no impact?
Nothing. Karnataka people now will not have any impact. They know when they were in government itself, they could not help the people. When they will not be in the government after May 10th, it is the last day. 15th, you will form a Congress government. We will, on the first cabinet, we are going to come out with these guarantees. We are there to serve these people. We will see that our new Congress engine will run smoothly, safeguarding the Kannadiga's interest.
One very interesting thing in the manifesto is half a kiloliter of Nandini milk to the below poverty line families. Is this somewhere an impact of Congress picking up the Amul versus Nandini issue, you going yourself to a Nandini booth?
See, they are, I think, unnecessary. They doesn't know the value of a farmer. The water bottle is 23 rupees. We are giving to the farmers 28 rupees. Congress party is giving 5 rupees now. Tomorrow there will be a manifesto which we are going to help the farmers. This half liter, no family will just, they are trying to pick up on some sentiment. They have already brought Nandini to the bottom and Amul to the upper end. We protect Nandini, we protect our farmers, we support our milk. Nandini is our pride and we'll protect it, and we'll see that all the farmers who are running their cattle will be safeguarded.
Are you worried somewhere, sir, with uniform civil code and the talks of commissions being made to see religious conversion and all those? Are you worried that it is going to somehow polarize the election?
Nothing will happen. No, nothing will happen. Karnataka people are well matured, educated. They have a basic common sense. Nothing will work out in Karnataka. Karnataka will work out only the development agenda. The food has to be, the stomach has to be filled. Employment has to be given. They want a peace state. Karnataka is a peace state. It is a Shanti Tota. We believe in communal harmony.
Prime Minister is reading out a list of abuses against him in election rallies. Don't you think that will have an impact? The whole idea of the Congress party to keep the election local now in the last leg of this campaigning is going away.
See, Prime Minister, I am shocked. Such a big leader, he is telling about his abusement. He should tell about his development. What he has done to Karnataka, what he has contributed to Karnataka, whether he did Mekedat project, whether he did Madai project, whether he included any of the major dams on the national program or any other thing. Nothing he has done here. Even he could not meet even 26 MPs at a time to tell them what he is going to contribute to Karnataka. Nirmala Sitaram herself being from Karnataka, she also has failed to protect Karnataka. Modi ji has completely flopped now because they are losing, they are coming and begging for the votes. No one will look at their tears here.
Mr. Shikumar, I read somewhere that you said the loyalty of your loyalty towards the Congress party will be rewarded with royalty at the end of the election. What does that mean, sir?
See, always Congress party believes in loyal people. We will protect their interests. I will comment to you on 13th. Thank you.
All right, DK Shivkumar there, the leader of the Congress party, speaking to us on various issues. I'll have to get down from this, but one thing I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, the Congress once again trying to keep this very, very local. while other issues are also in fact being resonating in this campaign last leg. And in this last mile of the campaign, everything that each party has is being put on the line as far as the campaign goes. Will it be DK Shivkumar's big moment if the Congress party wins on 13, or will Siddaramaiah, who is fighting this election saying this is his last electoral battle, will once again be seated at the crown if the Congress wins the election of Karnataka? But very quickly, we have also started another section to track the heat of the campaign, how the blitzkrieg has been launched by all political parties in this election campaign right in the last mile. The Nayakas of Karnataka, let's very quickly tell you who was where. Big faces, ladies and gentlemen, the big guns have been booming in the state of Karnataka. Amit Shah, the Home Minister, was here today. He covered 3 big important constituencies. He was in Tumkuru as well, where he did a road show. This is Old Mysore region, stronghold of the Congress and the JDS. He was in Shivamoga, Yedurappa's backyard. His son is fighting the election from Shikaripura. The party also wanted to send across a message that all of them are together. And then he went to Tumkur area as well. Sorry, I beg your pardon. He, in fact, went to Haveri as well. These are the 3 places that were targeted by the Home Minister today. Meanwhile, Congress President Rahul Gandhi was also seen on the campaign trail. He did public meetings in Tumkuru, Hassan, and also in Thiruvirke and Arsikare as well. This is the JDS bastion where the Congress party is hoping to make big gains. The difference for the Congress party, if they become the single largest or possibly win this election with majority, could be how many seats does the JDS get in their bastion. So that's where Rahul Gandhi was focusing on. JP Nadda, the president of the BJP, was also on the road today in Bengaluru. He did 2 road shows. Mallikarjun Kharge, the president of the Congress party, was in the Old Mysuru region, also focusing his energy in the JDS bastion as well. Meanwhile, JDS chief HD Kumaraswamy was in Bagalkot trying his party's luck, as they are calling this election a 1-2-3 election for the JDS. From a regional party, possibly the kingmaker, will he be the joker of the pack who can turn the tables come May 13th? Take a look at what these leaders said.
हमने 4% मुस्लिम रिजर्वेशन, 4% मुस्लिम रिजर्वेशन खत्म कर मुकलिगा, लिंगायत, एससी और एससी का रिजर्वेशन बढ़ाया है। अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी आई तो ये सारा रिजर्वेशन लेकर फिर से मुस्लिम रिजर्वेशन लाएगी।
कर्नाटक की जनता ने बीजेपी की सरकार को 40% की सरकार कहा है। मतलब जो भी ये काम करते हैं, छोटा से छोटा काम हो, बड़ा काम हो, कर्नाटक की जनता से 40% कमीशन चोरी करते हैं। आप कर्नाटक के चुनाव में आते हो, कर्नाटक की बात नहीं करते हो, अपनी बात करते हो। आपको यह बताना चाहिए कि आपने पिछले 3 सालों में कर्नाटक में क्या करवाया।
Clear focus. The BJP wanting to make it about, national issues. The Congress desperate to keep it local in the last mile of this election campaign. All right. The other fun part of covering the elections is experiencing the color and the culture of that state. And that is exactly what I did today in the morning when I started my day at the very, very famous eating joint, the very famous dosas, masala dosas of the Vidyarthi Bhavan. I went there in the morning, not just to have the crispy dosas, but also have some crisp chat about what the voters this time are thinking in Bengaluru. Take a look. In Bengaluru, when you are on coverage of elections, it's a lot of hard work. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the day you are out in the sun chasing politicians, people. So I just thought I will start my election journey from one of the most iconic places as far as Bengaluru is concerned. I'm standing right outside Vidyarthi Bhavan. It's an 80-year-old joint, one of the very, very famous breakfast place as far as the city is concerned, nestled in the south Bengaluru area, the Gandhi Market area. And for the last 80 years, Vidyarthi Bhavan has been dishing one of the most yummy dosas, which people flock for from all across the city and from outside as well. So I've just come here, but what we'll try and do, apart from savoring the famous dosas, we'll also try and get a word from the people on the ground, try and understand what the citizens of this city, this lovely city, Bengaluru, are thinking, what is on their mind. What are the issues? Women in Bengaluru as a voter in the state, what do you think are important issues for the people?
I think the most important issues, at least from the perspective of Bangalore, is the infrastructure. I feel the infrastructure should be given the utmost importance, and the government should really make sure that the roads and the infrastructure, given that there is so much of inflow of people inside Bangalore, they should take care of that part.
But when people vote, is that when you vote, is that what you think when you are voting for, or it becomes about a particular leader or a political party?
Of course, depends upon the political party, also depending upon the kind of work they are doing, and that will definitely impact the decisions that we make.
Okay, let's just try and make our way in. And sorry, ma'am, can I?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And lovely dosa. This is where the magic happens, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the Vidyarthi Bhavan magic take place. And look who we bumped. Look who we bumped into at Vidyarthi Bhavan. The former police commissioner, Mr. Bhaskar Rao, with his early campaigning, all bright and ready. How are you, sir?
Absolutely fine. I just finished a hectic round of campaigning from 6 o'clock in the morning from a place called Makkal Kuta Park, where a lot of senior citizens and everybody comes for a walk over there.
Yeah.
Then from there we went to a place called Jinke Park. It's called Deer Park over there. There we almost met about over 1,000 people. I went with my entire team. I was studying in Patna, Bihar. So I was the president of the student council, because being a Madrasi, I got elected in a hardcore, violent, casteist area because of my communication skills and my skill of being a problem
Talking
solver.
about caste, if Bihar is caste politics, so is Karnataka. Is entrenched.
Bihar is nowhere now. Karnataka is absolutely sophisticated, well-defined caste lines done here. Blood is thicker. The viscosity of blood differs differently. If you don't like me, don't vote for me. Don't vote for me if you don't. If you find a better candidate, vote for the best candidate.
Vote for the better candidate, but do come out and vote. That's important. Don't just sit in your drawing rooms and complain about everything. Post the voting and when you have not come out and exercise your franchise. Thank you so much, sir, and all the best. This also, ladies and gentlemen, should be considered a craft. Look at the number of plates he's carrying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 dosas. I mean, this man should enter a competition of carrying the maximum number of plates. And this is how it is served. Fresh, lovely dosas coming out. And for the people, those who have been waiting for a very, very long time. As a concerned Bengalurian, as somebody who has lived in the city for generations, what is on top of your mind this time?
I think infrastructure and traffic management, because both of them have gone to dogs, and I think it's high time somebody took it seriously. The roads, footpaths, basic traffic management, we're not asking for anything special.
Okay, now it's my turn to try the dosa. Come. The famous Vidyarthi Bhavan masala dosa has come for me. So just give me a moment. Let me savor this now. So you saw the magic being done inside of this very famous Vidyarthi Bhavan dosa. Let me now introduce you to the man in charge who's been taking care of this establishment, Mr. Arun Idiga. He's the owner, proprietor of this iconic, in fact, landmark in Bengaluru. And he's also joined by his daughter. You're a first-time voter. What do you do? First tell our viewers, what do you do?
I'm studying engineering third year.
So you'll be voting for the first time?
Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah, of course.
You are? What is it that will influence your decision this time when you go out and vote? Is it what dad says or what mom says at home or what friends are saying, or you listen to a lot of people, see your candidate? What influences your decision?
I think it is a mixture of everything, and what they talk at home and what people talk around us plays a big influence.
Usually we have seen a hung situation in Karnataka. That's almost been a norm in the state. And this time you're hoping that this will not be repeated.
I wish that it doesn't happen. It should be a full majority for anybody who comes. Otherwise, hung assemblies, I don't think so is good for anybody. So it has to be a full majority one. We hope Karnataka sees a full majority government this time.
You know, that's also quite an important thing. Will Karnataka buck the trend that Karnataka has established in the last few elections? That will be interesting to see, but a fantastic place, and I had a lovely meal here. Thank you so much. Well, whenever you come to Bengaluru, I wholeheartedly tell you that please go and try the dosa. It was fantastic. All right, time for me to run for my dinner. Thank you so much for watching this first episode of Pole Position on Breaking Views. Tomorrow, more voices, specific, targeted, what people are thinking in Bengaluru, the civic mess that they face. Stay tuned. Throughout this week, Pole Position tour continues through the state of Karnataka. Thank you. Good night.